we've had a couple of good years at work, and talking with our leadership team or different people, and they'll say, "How do you expect us to get better year after year? Can we just be can we just be happy being where we are?" And that's a very difficult thing to wrap my brain around, because as much as I'm really happy with the success and the growth of the company and our team, I think everybody wants to continue getting better for themselves and for others. It's a different conversation, right? If I go out on the floor and I tell everybody, "Hey, we think everybody's making good money, so we're just not going to, no bonuses, no raises, no anything. We're just going to stay status quo. We good?"
Well, and that does become a talent retention problem too, because you need pathways for growth for your team
Sure.
members. So it's not just about expanding your revenues or expanding your impact, but it's about expanding opportunity for your team and bringing them along and having them grow with the organization. And that helps attract and keep some really awesome people.
Yeah. And when you look at, you look at sports teams, I look at sports teams all the time, right? I can't tell you that we've won the championship yet. We've had a couple of good years, right? Maybe we've made the playoffs, but have we won the championship? You don't know. So you have to continue to look at yourself, look at your organization, look at the people in the organization, find those areas that maybe we missed the mark. Where are the areas that we might have had a loss here and there? Like, how do we button some of those things up? What does that look like? I don't think there's ever a perfect company or a perfect year or a perfect situation. So how do you button those things up, and what does that look like? And it's not about being a slave driver, but I think you need to look at year after year, project after project, what went well, what didn't go well, where could we grow, where could we learn, where could we have saved this company maybe a little bit extra money, how could we have benefited our team a little bit more, and just keep pushing the boundaries to that, and just get outside your comfort zone.
I'm a big proponent of that, and that's another thing I think my team is really great about embracing, is this idea of if you're comfortable, you're not learning.
Yes.
And we're all here in part because we're excited to learn new things every day. So if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, that's actually, in my book, a good thing. If you're feeling very uncomfortable, let's have a conversation about it and
Yeah.
recalibrate. So we don't want anyone under high duress, but the goal shouldn't be comfort. It should be growth. And, I think the other thing that goes into all this change management, especially when you're growing a lot and evolving a lot, and this is the less fun side of the job sometimes, is keeping people really tightly focused and only focusing on, for example, we collect a tremendous amount of data and we
Okay.
love data and we try to be data driven, but focusing on a few top data points that we really want to move the needle on in the new year. Or, being really tight about the fact that we're product development, manufacturing, and supply chain focused, and we are not adding other wraparound services at this time because there are other organizations that provide that, and this is our
Sure.
unique value. So as we grow more and the team gets bigger and everyone's innovative and creative, part of my job ends up just being, nope, no, we're not doing that, which isn't the most fun side, but it's really important when you're trying to manage a lot of change.
That's a hard one for me. I'm not a no person usually. I like to say yes. I feel like there's more opportunity in yes. And I do realize that a yes over here means a no over here. I do realize that you can't say yes to two things that are at the same time, but I really try to.
Yeah, well, and the bigger we get, the more I find myself saying no. And it isn't the fun part, but it's so important to keep us all focused and moving forward together. But again, I don't want to be a Pollyanna here. I definitely, hit my head on some ceilings and stumbled a few times earlier in my career.
I mean, we all have. That's part of the pain and growth and struggle, right? All those things are good. There is the only time you're going to grow is if you have to struggle a little bit. That should be a good thing. Like you were saying about being uncomfortable. You go to the gym and you're uncomfortable. It's the only way to lose weight or get bigger, whatever your goal is. If you sit on the couch, you're really comfortable, but you're not getting any better.
Exactly. In fact, I had that exact conversation with one of my board members. Forge expanded into Connecticut less than a year ago.
Okay.
And when we were approaching that, we were also getting approached about other expansion opportunities. And I was asked, well, does it feel comfortable to pursue X growth at this time. And I said, well,
Mm.
no, but that's not the goal.
Right.
If I believe it's manageable, I think here will be the challenges, and then here's how we will manage them, and it will be hard, and that will push us to learn more and get better. So comfortable is not the goal, and it's not really a consideration here.
It's also not as satisfying.
No.
You know, when you see a challenge in front of you and you go, how are we going to get through this? What is this going to look like? I don't know what this is going to look like. And if you sweat and you work hard with a team and you put in the effort, and then at the end you find success, like even if you fail a couple of times along the way, when you have that success, it's like party time. It's ready. I mean, because you've earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. And frankly, I'm pretty honest about the fact that personally, if I was in a clock in, clock out, comfortable job, I would be bored.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's the type of mindset we attract at Forge, not just within our team, but again, the innovators and the manufacturers themselves are like, I want to learn new things, I want to evolve, I want to deploy new solutions. And it's a really exciting environment to be in.
Hey there. Thanks for watching the Manufacturing Alliance podcast. If you liked what you saw, click here to watch the full interview. Or you can click our channel link here. But either way, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. That's it for now. Take care and God bless.